Welcome back to another deep dive.
Good to be here.
Today we're digging into something a lot of you are asking about, electric lawn care.
That whole shift away from gas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're focusing on a specific machine flagged in the sources,
Uh-huh.
the Ryobi RY48Z-TR100.
Right. The 42-inch electric zero turn.
Yeah, promises gas power, battery ease, about $4,000.
Yeah.
And zero turn, for anyone new to that, means it pivots right on the spot. Super handy.
Very handy for obstacles, tight corners.
So our mission today, really unpack what this battery machine delivers, especially if you're thinking, no more gas, no more carburetors. Is this the answer? Let's get into it.
Okay.
So the marketing, it paints a bright picture, 100 amp hour battery, brushless motors. How much does that stack up in reality based on the sources?
Well, the initial draw is definitely strong. That big battery, it's like your fuel tank, determines your mowing time.
Right.
And brushless motors do generally mean better power, less wear. And reviews, especially early ones, they rave about just hopping on. It's quiet, instant power, no fumes.
That does sound appealing, like really appealing.
Oh, yeah. It delivers consistent cutting, that zero-turn precision. It feels, well, futuristic.
Yeah.
For a typical suburban yard, it works.
No pull cords, no engine roar. I can see why people get excited. But the real test is longer-term use, isn't it?
That's where the story gets more complicated.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Reports
Yeah.
of blade motors just stopping mid. Is that just like a normal tech glitch or something bigger?
It seems like more than just random hiccups. The sources point pretty clearly to repeated failures of the blade motor ESCs.
ESCs.
Electronic speed controllers. They manage the blade motor power, and you see folks in DIY forums sharing guides on how to replace them. That suggests, maybe a design issue.
Not just bad luck with a single part.
Potentially, maybe how they're cooled or just the components themselves under stress. And then there are the battery charging problems.
Yes, the flashing lights, communication errors.
Right, which often points to the BMS, the battery management system. That's the brain balancing the cells. If it has issues, the whole pack can act erratically.
So, okay, the promise is freedom from gas headaches. But the insight here seems to be you're swapping those for electronic headaches, possibly expensive ones.
That's a fair way to put it. And talking about expensive, battery degradation. That's the really concerning part long term.
Mowers stopping even when the gauge says 100% charged.
Exactly. It signals that some cells inside that big pack are failing, like one bad bulb and a string of lights bringing the whole thing down.
And replacing that battery. That's not cheap, is it?
No, we're talking a significant chunk of the original mower cost, potentially.
Okay, so let's connect the dots for someone listening. What does this all mean if you're weighing this up?
Well, think economics. A gas zero turn, similar initial cost maybe, but often lasts decades with standard maintenance you can predict.
Right, oil changes, belts, spark plugs.
Known quantities. This electric Ryobi. It ditches the gas, which is great, but it introduces electronic complexity and this battery replacement cycle down the road.
So the performance is there for the right lawn size when it's working.
Correct. Delivers the cut, the convenience, but heavy use.
Yeah.
The battery limits your time, and these electronic parts can fail in ways gas engines just don't.
So is it really a revolution in lawn care or more of an evolution?
Yeah.
Still figuring things out.
I'd lean towards evolution based on this Ryobi example. It works, it's convenient if you prioritize that over maybe decades of use and if you can budget for that battery swap later.
Right. So wrapping up, Ryobi's electric zero turn, decent performance, real convenience for the right user, no doubt. But you have to weigh that against the electronic complexity and those future battery costs. It's a trade-off.
Yeah, and it leaves you with a bigger question, doesn't it? What kind of investment are we really making here? Choosing innovation when the underlying tech, like battery physics, still has limitations gas systems currently sidestep.
That's the core tension. Convenience now versus potential long-term costs from reliability. Definitely something for you to think about when deciding what powers your next mow.